how to become first at your FNM multiple times in a row, completely dominate your Friday Night Magic for months to come. How do you do it? I'm gonna explain it to you. Here it is. Have the best deck. At least that's what most people think, and you need to have the best deck. But it's no use having the best deck if you're not also the best player. Because people think that they can just copy and paste decks that they hear about from like pro players and other people and from the internet. And it's a good starting point. I'm not want to say that you should not do that. I'm not saying that you should make like a totally original deck that nobody has ever thought about, although that was what I did. But it's more what you do after that, because I mean, if I would have to build a standard deck right now, first thing I would do is look at the meta. And the first thing I would look at is what kind of red decks are being played. So having information, you're not guilty of doing anything by getting information. You're not even guilty if you like do get that net deck and start playing with that net deck. And that's the whole point. It's not even about that deck. You need to have a good deck. That's really important. So you need to know that information. Go to like MTG top 8 or something. I don't know. I haven't done it in a while because I haven't played standard in a while. But just go to get the information. And even like I put the net decks. If I would like be like preparing for next standard now, I wouldn't only find some red net decks, put it in program, put all the meta net decks like whatever the control, the creatures, all the stuff. I would put like 5 or 6 main decks, put that in the computer and start playing against those decks, probably with a red deck, because I do love playing with the red decks. But who knows, maybe like now I'm playing with humans, who knows, or maybe I'll try something else for a change next time. But the main thing I want to say is, yeah, you need to have the best deck. But a lot of people think, oh, I've watched the Pro Tour, I've read an article, I got the best deck, I bought all the cards, I spent 500,000 euros, whatever, I spent all the money on it, I have the best cards. The other guys are doing the same thing, exactly the same thing. They watch the Pro Tour, they read an article, they play with their friends, they practice a few games with them. They think they've become really good after winning from their friends that never play Magic. Then they go to an FNM with their net deck, which is a good deck. I mean, if you copy and paste a Pro Tour player, you're gonna have a good deck. You have to probably spend a fortune on it. And then you lose from a guy like me. Why? Because I know the net decks. I've been playing against those net decks for weeks, for months, training against them, making my deck, my own personal deck, which may have been evolved from some kind of net deck influence. But because basically if I'm gonna play red, I'm gonna play good red cards. I'm not gonna play unique red cards that no other red player is playing. You know, they're kind of the same cards, but because I play like I play like creature red decks, so that is not very common. People think, oh, red is burn, burn, burn. Just put your handful of burn cards, put 1 or 2 creatures that live off playing burn spells, and but yeah, that's not how I go really wide, a bit like this humans deck. You've seen the other videos on humans. Like I go really wide. I throw a bunch of creatures down there. There's like all 1-drops if I can, or like really cheap ones, and dominate the early game like completely, and run over my enemy and just put 20 damage to their face as fast as I can before they even like know what's happening to them. And that's not easy, because they can pull out a card that says destroy all creatures, or destroy all I'll give -3/-3 to all creatures, and all your creatures are gone. So to some players, you might just want to, you don't want to play like all your 6 creatures in one go. You want to play, maybe hold back 1 or 2 so you can make a comeback after they wiped out your creatures, you know. So then you learn how to do things, and you only learn by going to your FNM and practicing. But if you want to become number 1 at that FNM, after you come back from that FNM, write down, think about, well, what kind of decks I was playing against, what was this guy playing, what is this guy playing. Make sure you know those decks, what kind of cards are in those decks, are you going to defeat those decks. Oh, in that deck there's a 5/5 creature that's being played all the time. How am I going to get past that if all my creatures are all 2/2? You know, you have to have I'm gonna put like a removal spell in my deck that does 5 damage just to get rid of that creature and any other creature that is big. You know. And I won because all the other guys, they had their net decks. They thought I got the best deck. I paid money for it. I know the cards. But they didn't play like 100 like practice games like in Forge like I did against all the meta games and honed their complete deck on their own. Like really learned their deck. They just took a good deck that was kind of good in the meta. But my deck was not part of the meta. It was my own deck. It was different. Didn't know what to do with it. You know, they didn't have the cards to deal with it. So try to do something original that's not in the meta. You know, try something completely different. Surprise your enemies. Anyway, so I haven't even played one card and already told you lots of tactics and strategies. So yeah, let's just focus maybe on some gameplay now. I got a Soul Ring here. That's really good. That's a nice, good, really good start. Return to your hand. What do we have? Okay, let's do this. Okay. This is like 4. If I had some red, I can do Outpost Siege, that was going to give me card advantage every turn. Cons. Every turn an extra card. I love that. This is my favorite. I don't know if I have that. I should put it in my own commander deck actually. Okay. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can put another one there. Only black or red. That's problematic. I got one white. I need double white, I need double white, I need double white. And this is an extra target creature. Okay, I can play the Justice Vigilance at least. At least I'm gonna get cards. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I made a mistake. I didn't play the free card. Mistake number 1. Alright, there we go. It's kind of late at night, so I'm probably tired of making more mistakes. Anyway, that's a pity. That I could have used that card. Especially because I think it was like it tapped from white mana. So, I mean, I see that thing and then I got here, and I'm thinking like the card I get from here is this card, but the card comes here, you know. Okay, so now at least I have the white, so it is not as bad. At least I have one white card. And you know, you can't always play every card on Outpost Siege because sometimes there's 6 mana or something, but yeah, still, making excuses. I made a mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 4 and 3 is 7. That's a lot. And I got double white now. So an unblockable creature, I cannot do much about it. 2 creatures that I can play. deals 1 damage to any target. Okay, I cannot select this one, so it's gonna be that one. Okay, I'm getting a card. Is that all I can? It's all. It has to be the planes. Okay. So that's good. I got an extra card from that. That was nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The thing is, I think my commander needs like all the colors, right? It needs white, red, and black. White, red, but I already used black for something. Oh no, it's still probably in the, should be in the mana pool. Okay, good. Commander time. Ooh, commander time. Okay. Select any target. Got the 3-1. Select any target. Okay. So the card already played. Yeah, there's 1 mana left. Maybe 1 floating. Yeah, there's 1 floating. Got 2. Actually, I cannot do the bounty. Can I? No. Unless there's a white floating. No. Okay, so cannot do anything about that. So I just have to go to the next turn. I've played a lot of cards this turn. Okay, I got a curse. That's not good. That's gonna do 2 damage to me. I got another card. Do I have 2 black? I do have now. Okay, I can do black. And then let's do some red. Oh, already tapped. Oh yeah, it's already done. So of course human. Select the target again. Is this? Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, it looks like I'm kind of just playing whatever I can play. I mean, if you've seen all the other videos, I've told already so much about Justice Vigilante, Outpost Siege, Species Specialist. So I don't, just watch the other videos, start from the beginning. You will get to know all these cards, what they do and how they work. Basically they all work together. Like if a creature human dies, I get a card from this card. This one gives +2/+0. It's basically the same thing. I already gave you a lot of tips in the beginning, so let's just focus on the game for now. So what kind of mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 mana left. I got some white. Nope, not. I just got 2 white, 2 red. This is indestructible. Actually, I can attack with 3 creatures. Do I need to do anything? Can I do anything? Probably good to attack because I have this. I can. Oh no, this is destroy creature 4. Yeah, let's just attack. Get it out of the way. Best to attack with a little bit of mana on hand, so they think that you may do some combat tricks where you play like an instant or sorcery to defend your creatures. Like if you tap out just before you attack, because you can do a lot of things in main 2 that you can do in main 1 too. So just try to do things, just leave some mana open. So now I'm gonna finish my mana. Extra creature, destroy creature, put target non-land permanent into its owner's library just beneath the top X cards of the library. Now I already used lots of my mana, like 4 mana or 5 mana. So if I use this, my X will not be very big. So I rather want to do that next turn. So I think I end up doing this card. And I don't have black for this card, so yeah. That's it. That's it. Oh no, a dragon. Oh no. A dragon. At least I get my free card. Rakdos. Okay. Let's just put that in play because it's really important to keep my mana going. I think I'm gonna pay for that with... I should have paid for that with this. Anyway. Okay. So I have one red. I don't. I have one colorless. Oh, why? Like, it costs colorless to cast. It's not using the stupid computer. Really. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I love this program. It's really useful. I mean, this is the reason I became #1, you know, because I just I use this to practice so well, and just learn and know the cards, learn the cards, know what they do, all the combinations you can make, and just get like, there's so many things that you need to think of, and there's so many habits, good habits. I need to get rid of bad habits. Bad habit is, for instance, like rushing yourself. Like your opponents might want to do that. They say, "Oh, come on, hurry up." But the thing is, like I said, you have to have knowledge of each card on the field. Yeah. So this card, my knowledge of this card is not great. I know it's indestructible. I know it's a creature. I know it becomes a creature if it has 5 devotion. But and then it's, oh, to tap another target creature. I wasn't really aware of that ability that could do that. I was thinking of that, so it's good I read it now. And I knew it's like exiling creatures. I knew that. So, and that's kind of the only card right now that I needed to read, because that I didn't completely 100% knew about what it was doing. So I got that out of the way. So if I attack now with all my creatures and one dies, I get a card. So actually I can send them on like suicide runs into my enemy. Even if my dragon if their dragon eats one of my creature alive, it will spit out a card for me, and I will be able to replenish that creature with a new creature. So it's like a regenerate, only it's get replaced by new recruits, right? The only thing that I don't want the dragon to eat is the specialist, because then that doesn't work anymore. So now this can be sacrificed to protect my my legendary creature here, because it says destroy target legendary permanent that isn't. Oh no, it's like destroy legendary permanent. Well, Tassa, I could destroy Tassa with that. Yeah, I could. This could be like, if Tassa becomes an indestructible creature, then this could be my way out of like that problem. Okay, this will give me new cards back. This one I can play again. This is first strike. This is just a 3/1. Who cares? So there's a lot of things there that I can work with. Okay. Oh wait, I got Citywide Bust. Now I've played this card before, and I wasn't thinking about. I know that my creatures don't have toughness 4, and this thing destroys creatures with toughness 4. So my creatures are kind of safe. I know that beforehand. You know, I don't need to check for that. But I didn't check for it, and then I realized I forgot I pumped. It happened to me twice where I pumped a creature up with another spell. It had strength 4, and one had 4 from its own. I don't know what happened, but I lost some creatures because I played this card. So, like I said, like if I attack now, I will lose this. I will lose, and also it has hexproof, right? Yeah. As long as you control 4 or more artifacts, Shimmering Dragon has hexproof. Okay, so it's not hexproof even right now. Okay, and it can tap to. Okay, so it's just a 5/6 flying dragon. You know, it's the challenge is I could also keep it and then use it like next time if Niv Mizzet comes in, and then use it on Niv Mizzet. But I don't want to lose the specialist. Oh, this is an instant. I could use this to, if like, I don't mind if he kills any creature except my specialist. I can even tap my bounty. If he blocks my bounty agent, I can just get rid of the Tassa. But I could like do the instant on the dragon if he blocks my specialist. But it's kind of a bit of a waste. Actually, I can even do the instant exile. And then I can keep the Citywide Burst for like when the dragons come in and the other dragons come in. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty much safe. So I can just play like this card. Probably double white at some point, so maybe do red here. Okay, we're gonna do 1 damage. So, and I'm pretty much safe. And I have 3 removal spells. That's a that's a luxurious situation to be in. And look at how much damage I can do. Now let's see who is gonna block. Oh, this is good, because I can sacrifice the bounty agent and get rid of Tassa. Okay. Destroy target legendary permanent that's an artifact, creature or enchantment. Yes. So specialist gives me a card now. Yes. Zulaport Cutthroat. Each opponent lose 1 life, you gain a life. Thank you. And then bounty agent destroys Tassa, which is of course indestructible. What an idiot. Okay, well that's a lesson learned about this deck, and that I'm not gonna forget. Of course Tassa is indestructible, and it actually says destroy. Destroy target legendary creature. It doesn't say exile. I had other abilities where it said exile, like with this dire tactics it's exile, so I had it too confused. Anyway, not playing great. And that's what I'm saying, like I'm not saying that I'm the world's best player, but I became a really good player in that situation for those FNMs because I practiced with my own deck. I wasn't even that, I was only playing for a couple of years, but I became the best player in that room because at that moment I was playing the deck again and again and again, where this kind of problems happened a lot, but then I learned not to do them anymore. I learned my deck, I learned the situations I could get into, so I really became good by experience. Now of course if I now go into like another, like when I play, I still have that experience. I'm still a good player because I still have all those that way of thinking about things is still there, but you can see my weakness can be still like just not using a card right, not reading it right or thinking about it right, so making connecting the dots. So this card is a great card, but this is probably the first time I used it against with the sacrifice, and I did it wrong. And that's not strange. The first time you use a card you might use it wrong, right? So that's why you need that experience for. So yeah, I know I'm making lots of videos, but again, every time I make a video, I give you guys the opportunity to learn something about becoming good at FNM for tournaments, playing against your friends. So that's why I make so many videos, because there's so much to talk about, there's so much to show, and I mean, I could write a book about it and write it all down in like little notes, like, oh, point 1, look at your cards. Point 2, start with enough mana. Point 3, you know, like I can do it like that. But I mean, I could put it in, maybe I will do it sometime. But yeah, when I talk about it, I can get more into detail about it, you know. So and you can also see it happen. It makes a lot more sense, right? You can actually see me make the mistake where my problem was I didn't really read my card right, because it said destroy target legendary permanent. Well, I guess I did read it right, but didn't think about that. It was, I didn't read the Tessa and I should have checked that ability, like, is it really gonna work? I should have read the card. Oh, and if I read the card, I would have seen indestructible. But I didn't even look at the card because I was like convinced that I knew the card. But it can trigger just something that, oh, wait a minute. That, I mean, look, it says indestructible, it says about devotion, it says about exile, it talks about tapping creatures. There are 4 things on that card. You know, not all of those things are going to be on the top of your mind when you think about that card. If you think of Tassa, Deep Dwelling, are you going to think, oh, indestructible, 5 devotion, exile creature, and tap another target for 4. No. I'm thinking, oh, it's not a creature now because it's not devotion or something. I want to get rid of it because it is indestructible. But I didn't think about the card, like, yeah, the destroy. I probably didn't read it that well. Think about it that well. But yeah, so think it through and see if it's really going to work. Everything that you do, is it really going to work? Make sure 100%. At least I got a card back, so it's not a big loss, because I lost a creature, but I got a card back. I mean, these things I can use next turn. Let me see if there's anything else I can do with all the mana I have. I do have a lot of mana, but yeah, I mean, maybe if the Shimmering Dragon attacks me, I could do an exile just to prevent some damage to myself. I need to get rid of it anyway. Oh, look. Oh, great. That's what I'm talking about. Now I can do the Citywide Burst. Yeah. But that's a sorcery. Upkeep. Gonna get a free card. Let's look at the free card first. Another land. Great. So, Sanctuary Lockdown. All my humans get +1/+1, which is going to be really good. But I have to be careful. Guys, what do I need to be careful about? I'm going to give you like 3 seconds to think about it. I mean, this is a great card. It's going to give +1 to all my creatures. So if I attack, they'll all be stronger. So I should play this card, right? I mean, I have more than enough mana for it. There's no problem. Should I play it? No? Why not? I'm gonna play it, okay? No? Oh, wait a minute. If I have to give my humans +1/+1, Kudro is gonna be 4/4. Especially it's gonna be 5/4. These creatures, they're gonna have toughness 4. Citywide Burst destroys our creatures with toughness 4. Now, what did we learn about destroy? It doesn't destroy anything with indestructible. Now, I don't have anything indestructible here except for Tassa. But Tassa became active because Niv-Mizzet came online. So, Citywide Burst won't destroy Tassa, but it will destroy the dragon and Niv-Mizzet. And it would have destroyed Jinra and Specialist if I play the lockdown first. Okay, let's look through more options. What else do I have? This is all land. Outposts I've used. I don't see anything special that I can do, right? Except for maybe I can use this. I can get rid of a card that's not hexproof. like curse. Well, I have to be careful with the curse. It's gonna get double damage on me. I can do exile creature, but I don't need these two because I can do Citywide Burst. So let's do Citywide Burst. Tap 2 white, and let's tap this. So we got rid of them, but didn't get rid of any creatures of mine. So now I can do the +1, and like one of these. Lockdown. Alright. Now my creatures, he sees 5/4/4/4. I can attack. He can only block with a 1/1. Maybe he's gonna block like the. Oh, that's now 4/2 actually. He cannot block that anymore. Yeah. I got so many of these removal spells. Anyway. So let's attack. I think I'm gonna win now, right? Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this game. Keep looking. I will try to put some very valuable information in every video that I can. Maybe if some of will be partially repetitive, I know that, but like I said, from repetition you will get good. You need repetition to become good. I mean, if you want to become a pro player or anything, I mean, but just to become number 1 at FNM, or just completely utterly destroy your friends, if you want to do that, definitely listen to as much videos of mine as you can handle, because there will be good tips probably in most of my videos, and I'll try to make a point of that. And some of them will be a bit repetitious, but there also be some new parts of it. So yeah, just like, subscribe, and keep following this channel and the videos, and I hope you're gonna become a really good player, and you're gonna utterly destroy your FNM competition. And if you do, let me know, because I really want to know about how things are working out, and if you have what kind of deck you have, what you've done to, and just let me know. It would be great. And what the best, let me know what the best tip was that you got of any of my videos or of this video. Okay, lots of love. Have a super great day. Bye bye.